Welcome back to HematiteHomestead, brother. Introducing a new playlist for 2023, documenting my journey with Atlantic giant pumpkins. Pumpkinmania 2023 at HematiteHomestead, brother. So let me tell you something, brother. Third year grower. First year, we didn't do squat. Second year, I got a little better, grew a 250-pound python. This year, we're doing a stronger, better, bigger. I got state record seeds from West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Iowa, and Colorado. And I got the Tiger King. And I'm going to take all these state record seeds with the goal of getting something to the scale this year, brother. That's right, brother. You're going to see me at the scale this year, brother. So tell me something, brother. What are you going to do when the Pumpkinmania runs wild on you? Man, how's he do that?
So what's that all about, you might be asking? Last year we started off out the gates doing awesome. The first 30 days or so, pumpkins were taking off. Vines were going like crazy. I couldn't believe how quick they were growing and how big the vine systems were getting. And everything exciting, all good to go. But about 30 to 45 days into it, then pumpkins were becoming priority. You know, they require attention every single day. And my garden got overrun. There's way more important things that need to be done on the homestead on a daily basis. I've always got millions of things to do, projects that are multiple years behind. Things like building this pallet barn have to take place. So I got to thinking, so in that 45-day time, when all this stuff started to pile up on me, everything got really, really stressful. And then in the next 30 days or so, we started losing pumpkins one right after the other. The weather conditions were absolutely horrible later in the season last year. I lost some stumps, I got rot in my vines, and another all new level stress factor going on here. So I decided, man, this cannot be stressful, okay? I got way too many things on the homestead that have to be done. Growing giant pumpkins is not one of them. So you know what? We're going to make it fun this year. If I want to continue to grow giant pumpkins, it's got to be fun, because it's not one of the things that has to be done here. So I'm going to have some fun with it this year. And each video is going to have some type of little thing. Things from my childhood and my teenage years, probably. I've already got several in mind for what I want to do. And I need to come up with some more. And we're going to have some fun with it this year. Because if it's not fun and enjoyable, then it's got to get cut off my to-do list at Hematite Homestead, and I don't want to do that. I enjoy growing giant pumpkins. I got big goals for giant pumpkins and want to keep doing it. I will just say, starting this off, that I was never a real big Hulk Hogan fan. I was always more of a Randy Macho Man Savage, and not Macho Man Hulk Hogan ally, but Macho Man Hulk Hogan foe. What exactly does stronger, better, bigger mean? So in my third year, hopefully, if things are progressing like they should, I'm getting to be a little bit stronger of a grower. But not only that, is I'm going to continue to use the strong growers around me on the Facebook groups I'm in, and some friends I made in the business over the last couple of years to help me out along the way. And better is just that. Better patches, better methods, and better care. And then hopefully all that will result in bigger pumpkins. So again, like I mentioned already, my goal this year is to get something to the scale. And hopefully that will mean another personal best. But we're going to the scale this year. That's my goal, is to get something on a GPC scale somewhere. So part of becoming a better grower means that I'm doing better things. And this year we're doing something that I haven't done in the past couple of years, but we knew we needed to do it and didn't do it. And that's soil testing. So let's take a look at that. And what was the competition patch last year? Miserably failed. Weather just killed off everything that was in here. I did clean the vines out of it, and that's about the only thing I did. So you see I got lots of trash still in here left over from last year, and some stuff I've acquired that need to be repurposed. All right, so the chickens are helping me out a little bit. I don't have one of those fancy soil collectors, so I'm just taking my bar and breaking the soil up. The directions said to get down to till depth and the top 2 to 4 inches. So I'm just going to get down about 4 to 5 inches with this bar here and get it all mixed up, and then take some out and put it in my pan here. I'm going to do this about 5 spots over on this side of the patch will be 1 sample, and then I'm going to do 5 spots on the other side of the patch. My intent is to only grow 1 pumpkin in here this year, but I might do 2. And you can see here it's pretty wet from all the freeze and thaw we've had. It is February. They don't want wet samples, they want dry samples, so I'm going to lay them out with the fan and try and get them dry over the next week or so. All right, I've got all my samples on this table. I got this fan blowing real lightly on them. I'll come in here every day and turn them over, mix them up a little bit, get them dry, and hopefully about a week I can get them shipped out. This is what I decided to call the shed number 2. That's the farthest away where the 1167, where the 1152 Caspers was last year. This was shed number 1. This is on this side of it. That's where the 1167 LaRue was. This is my garden patch. This is where the 400 house came from. The 250-pound pumpkin I grew was in that. And then I decided to test my compost, and you can tell a big difference in it. I had to dig a bunch of worms out of this to get a sample. And just because I'm not going to plant a pumpkin in it, but I will use it for a variety of things on the homestead, including some pumpkin activity. And I want to see what's in it. All right, I hope you can hear me. I got the GoPro out. Didn't want to fool with the camera for all this. All right, so I got my sample box here, and I've already folded it up. It's got neat little instructions on it, tells you exactly what to do. And the lady at the extension office told me to put it in a plastic baggie. So you see here, 2 days of running this fan on it at real low speed. And there's a rock. Made it real nice and dry. I'm just going to fill this bag. I'm trying to get the nice broken up soil out of the middle of this. I got some big clumps in it here. And it doesn't look very attractive now, since it's all dried up. But, you know, that's why we're doing this. We're going to find out what's in it, and let's see how much I got here. Oh, that's way too much. That's way too much. I think what I should have done was put the bag in the box first and then filled it. Yeah, that would have worked much better. $10 a sample, and these will go together to Virginia Tech. All right, there's my sampling complete. I will get these in the mail tomorrow with a check to Virginia Tech treasurer for $40. I got 40 samples. If you use your extension office or preferred lab, whatever you do, and you're not quite sure what to do, if they make it so easy, this box has step-by-step instructions on it. The paper has step-by-step instructions on it. You really can't mess it up. The only thing is I didn't have one of those fancy things that you plunge into the earth and pull a sample out of it. But I just used a digging bar and some post hole diggers. And I took a little bit of soil out of the first 2 to 4 inches, and then I tried to get one to till depth. But till depth for me is not extremely deep, but it's probably a good 12 inches or so. So I tried to get a good combination of samples. They even show you how to sample. This is how it should look like
in your garden, and that's exactly what I did. That's soil sampling. Can't wait to find out what's in my soil. Something we should have been doing from day one. Didn't do it the first year, didn't do it last year. Third year, getting better at growing and getting soil samples.
So what are you waiting for, brother? Hit that subscribe button and join all the other Pumpkin Maniacs for Pumpkinmania 2023 at Hematite Homestead.
All right, let's go get these in the mail.